Well, something up here isn't happy because when I'm in four-wheel drive and this is under load, it clicks and it pops almost like the wheel is shifting on the hub, or the axle U-joint is bad, or the wheel bearing's coming apart. But it's been doing this for years now. And as far as I can tell, and I'm not an expert, as far as I can tell, it's pretty solid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an experiment and pull the wheel spacer off. Put the wheel back on, maybe drive it around, see if that has any bearing on it whatsoever. Plus, I want to see the clearances because I never wanted these wheel spacers to begin with. I'm really curious to see where the contact points are without the wheel spacers installed. And if it isn't so bad, I'll just leave them off. I didn't bother experimenting anymore with the wheel spacer like I said that I was going to, because when I bolted the wheel up and then turned it back and forth, I saw immediately how the tire might conflict with the sway bar linkage and the sway bar itself when the suspension's cycling. The way it's been set up for all these years has been working great, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. However, if I do find that the wheel spacers have anything to do with any of my issues, I won't hesitate to get a new set of wheels. After the holidays, when I was driving from Pennsylvania home to Arizona, somewhere on I-40, rock hit the driver's side front fog light. I pulled into a Love's, came out with Chester's Chicken, saw the fog light, and I don't even know where it really happened. But I was able to source a replacement through my friends at Agile Off-Road and got it fixed cheaply. The dealer was quoting me $500. Now, this might come as a shock, or not if you've been following along on Patreon, but a few weeks ago, very abruptly, Shannon and I decided that it's time to sell the Winnebago Revel. Yes, the decision was very abrupt, but there's no drama behind it. I was in bed the other night, scrolling on my phone, looking at memes, when I decided to take a close look at the RV loan on my bank account. Getting out of it now, while it's a few years old and we still owe a lot of money on it, is simply the pragmatic thing to do. If you had asked me beyond a few weeks ago, I would have been like, nah, we're gonna ride this out. I love this thing. And I do. It's very close to being my dream vehicle, and if it was paid off, or at least closer to being paid off, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. I love the Revel, and I love the community. And I think the all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinters are wildly underrated as far as capability goes. Van conversions can be costly, which is why I think a lot of people are probably reluctant to take them out into the backcountry and put them in harm's way. And honestly, I'm there too, but to a different degree. I did take it out there, but I sweat bullets a lot because I didn't want to hurt it. And I'll admit, I do feel a sense of relief knowing that I'm not going to do that anymore, that was risky. Someone installed this visor backward. This notch over here is for the rearview mirror. And I've noticed it on multiple occasions, but I always forget to do something about it until now. There we go. It's like showroom new. Now, the Land Rover and the Jeep aren't going anywhere. I'm going to keep picking away at both of them. RNG is going to be my go-to for overland travel and extended trips. Since the van's going to be out of play, I'm going to whip the Jeep back into shape. Although it's a 200,000 mile rig, it only has 11,000 miles on the engine. So I think that it has a long life ahead of it once I get the little bugs worked out. And I know this is a short update this week, but one more thing. I've been putting a lot of work into the website, and I composed another blog post. This one is about the anti-gravity battery that I just put in the Defender. So please check out the website if you're interested, venture4wd.com. Thanks for watching, everyone.